Oh! No! No! No!
Oh my gosh. Michael, here. Michael, do you have a film on that phone too?
So, what you just saw was Jack Doherty crashing his brand new Mclaren while driving and streaming. Yeah, let that sink in for a moment. Now, I know we're all supposed to feel bad for the guy. Wrecking a car like that is definitely tough. But here's where things get a little twisted. This dude just totaled his car, and what's the next move? Does he take a moment to process it? Nope. He grabs his camera and keeps filming to milk the situation for content. I mean, seriously, I can't even believe that this is real. Is everything about content, attention, and making money? I don't really know. Just look at this.
There's no f***ing... Michael, here. Michael, do you have a film on that phone too?
Can you imagine this? An accident just went down. His cameraman Michael is actually hurt, but all Jack cares about is keeping the camera rolling. Like, seriously. The guy's in pain, but instead of checking on him, Jack's only focus is how to capture the scene for more content. This obsession with attention is beyond me. Even in the middle of a crisis, he's more worried about views than his own life, or anyone else's, for that matter. If I were Michael, there's no way I'd keep working for Jack after this. It's painfully obvious he doesn't care about him at all. And Kick, yeah, they didn't take this lightly at all. Jack was instantly banned from the platform for using his phone during a live stream, which led to the crash. Now, I get that some might think this was a bit harsh, but honestly, it was beyond necessary. Jack's been stirring up trouble non-stop, and at this point, enough is enough. This ban was coming, and he practically handed it to them on a silver platter. His ban was titled for endangerment, as he put both his life and the lives of those with him in danger. Just look at the various comments reacting to Jack Doherty's crash. Instead of us to see comments of sympathy and pity, just look at what people were saying. This guy said, his friend face busted open with blood, and he telling him to record him for content. Jack really a terrible person. And another said, driving with his phone in his hand while it's raining outside, and then makes his friend, who is clearly injured, record him and his crashed car. What a f***ing dumbass. CJ even commented, is this enough evidence to get him placed in jail? Texting while driving, recording it as well. And look at how Penguin Zero hit on him even after the crash.
I just had a couple of friends send me a clip where Jack Doherty just crashed his McLaren on stream while reading chat or maybe texting on his phone. And I just cannot fight the urge to make fun of this goober again. Insulting Jack Doherty is a God-given right, and I would be a fool to deny that. I can't resist. It's like trying to hold in a sneeze. I just have to let it out. I have to clown on Jack Doherty. The most punchable face on the planet here belongs to our protagonist, Jack. He
literally said that insulting Jack Doherty is a God-given right, and also called him the most punchable face on the planet. This is not a good way to be described, but this is the best way Jack can be described, really. Like, how can someone be so hated that even in your worst situation, people are really still hating on you and wishing you so much bad? If Jack Doherty was wise, he would go back and actually do a self-appraisal and make amends to his irritating character. But I really trust Jack. He obviously wouldn't even consider a change. He'll still go around insulting everyone, looking for trouble, and still keep making a fool of himself. He didn't even just stop at the accident scene. He went on to the hospital and continued filming his content. He went on with his filming. I don't know if, isn't greater than content creation, money, and making trouble for Jack, because he has really gone too far. No wonder he'll get a ruthless comment as this heartbreaking news. Jack Doherty found alive after his car crash at the age of 20. I know the guy who wrote this actually went just too far, but I really can't say I'll blame him, given the amount of trouble this 20 years old chap has caused in recent times. For those who are really confused about why all this, let me briefly tell you a bit about Jack Doherty. I will do it by showing you how this guy is normally described on different sites, so you have a clue as to what is going on, and know that it's not me that is cooking up stories about Jack Doherty. See this site. It reads, Jack Doherty is a popular Kick streamer who's faced several controversies throughout his career, including his bodyguard being sued for assault, allegations of using a racial slur, and hosting a fight club where a man knocked out a woman. This is just a really crazy way to be described. And this other site, he is described here as the world worst streamer. Now just take a look at some of the chaos caused by Jack Doherty in the past.
What are you laughing at?
First he moves around with this hefty bodyguard and goes around looking for everyone's trouble. Since he isn't actually strong, he bullies people around and hides behind his bodyguards.
What? Little prompt, what you gonna do?
This is an example of what Jack does. He's recording himself looking for people's trouble, all in the name of views. That's why he has the title of the most disliked kick streamer. Sometimes I sit down and wonder, really, if you were to choose between Jack Doherty and Jojo Siwa, who would you actually choose? Please, I'd like to see your answer in the comment box. I haven't been able to decide correctly.
Yo, is that Jack Doherty and his parents? Yo, Jack Doherty! Yo, how does it feel to know that your son's tape got leaked? And his girl right there? Yo. You haven't told him yet? Like, what happened?
Also, it's so funny that his parents are fully aware of all he does, and they don't even care. The love of money has really blinded their eyes from seeing the evil their son is causing. This is really sad. Jack was also sued for the chaos that his bodyguard has continues to cause to people.
Who are you talking to, dog? I'm just saying, y'all say just stop. Then walk. Oh no, yo, stop.
You can see how his bodyguard has continued to hit people all around because they are hating on Jack Doherty. This happened during a Halloween party last year, and this got Jack sued. However, Jack has still refused to pay for the damages caused by the actions of his security guard. Even with how wealthy he claims to be, he informed his insurance company to pay for the damages, which they have refused, stating that they do not cover such damages. All these consistent gruesome behavior is what has eventually led to the continuous hatred for Jack Doherty. He's just a guy who does anything for content and by implication for money without caring about how it would affect anyone.
What do you get out of that, bro? I didn't fucking do shit. What do you get out of that, bro? Get out of my face. Get out of that.
And as you can see here, he's fighting another streamer. Yeah, I know it's Neon, another really troublesome guy. But dude, why must you always be in a fight really, if I should ask? So we can't be surprised that even after his accident, instead of him to be consoled, he keeps receiving tantrums all over the internet. But so that I can be a bit different, I think I'll love to say to Jack Doherty, so, sorry about you, Crash, and please get well soon. I'm so happy that no life was lost, and no severe injury was sustained. Love you, bro. Ow. I know that sounded weird. I actually felt a goose in my belly after saying that. But I'll also be happy if the police really investigates the matter, and not let him go scot-free. Ensure to like and subscribe to my channel.